Like a drop of cool, clear rain, quenching leaves of parched papyrus, you refresh the chlorophyll of my mind and enliven the scent of my dreams. Like a puff of wind from afar, vivifying memories of joy, your sweet breath evokes my innocence and heals the deep wound of vanity. Like a ray of beaming sunshine melting the frost of a winter's morn, your smile softens the crest in my aura that desires to bathe in your light.
Very good. Yeah, this time it was better because you made that difference up and down. There's one more thing I want to do before we finish, and that is go to page 74.
Okay.
No. Page, where is it? Oh yeah, my mood statements 1 through 5 on page 87.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like you to act out those moods. Now let me explain something about the moods. In my textbook, Developing Confidence and Personal Magnetism, I use 69 moods and feelings. The reason why we study these is not to be an actor, but you might as well say it is, because life is a stage.
It enhances everything. Everything helps.
Not only that, but if you feel these moods, several things happen. First, you become cause of the mood itself.
Okay.
2, you know what I mean by becoming cause?
I understand that, yes.
2, you can divine what mood somebody's in.
Okay.
Therefore, you can control them. You can direct them. It's
a powerful thought, yeah.
Third thing, it's good. The whole world have all of these moods. So if you see them in yourself and you recognize, for example, that this guy is in the mood of anger, you go ahead and put yourself on anger, but stay a little above.
Okay.
And pull him up. Pretty soon he's out of anger.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Over here we start. There's 69 moods, and the first 49, I believe, are negative moods. I call them earth-born moods. Because they are so negative. I want you to create a mood for yourself right now that, in order to say it after every negative mood. One of my students' favorite statement was, "I love ham and eggs."
Okay.
That made him feel great.
Okay.
And so after every negative mood, you recite that other mood.
Okay.
So create one right now.
Okay. I got it.
You got it? Write it down.
No, I remember it.
Remember it?
Yeah, I remember it.
All right, so let's take the first one. What is the first one?
Regret.
Regret. Oh my goodness, regret. What is a regret? What's regret?
When you're
Your
just
definition.
lamenting over something that had happened, an opportunity missed, an opportunity that you didn't
That's
jump on.
regret. Okay, and what is the statement that goes with it?
You mean the positive statement? Oh, the opportunity to correct a mistake of a day that is gone will never come back to me.
Right. Now, I'm not so crazy about having 100% on the statement, but on the feeling.
Okay.
If you change the statement a little bit, it's okay, no big deal.
Okay.
Regret. I regret it. And your body language has to go with it.
Okay. The opportunity to correct a mistake of a day that's gone, it's never going to come back to me.
Good.
The room is so bright. The sunshine yellow makes me really happy.
Good. Number 2, negative statement.
Shame.
Shame. What is the definition of shame?
When you're just embarrassed by something and you feel it's something that you would prefer not to happen again.
Okay. But there's something else involved in shame that other people don't observe, and that is that it has a lot to do with the society, and that is that people have shame about what others think of them.
Okay.
When you become a magnetist master, you don't give a damn what people think of you anymore.
Well, okay.
And as long as you're honest with yourself. You see, if you're being perfectly honest with oneself, why should we worry about what other people say?
Right.
Yet 50% of stage fright is that.
Yeah. That's true.
All right, let's take shame. What's the statement?
It wasn't enough that I did it once, but I had to be a fool a second time and a beast the third.
Oh yes, shame. Oh my God. Mm.
It wasn't enough that I did it once, but I had to be a fool a second time and a beast the third.
Yeah. Okay, give your positive statement.
The sunshine color of this room is so bright. It just makes me very happy.
Great. Now, I want the students watching this for the first time to understand one thing. Eva is already an actress. She's a professional actress, and she does a lot of commercials for TV and everything. So, one time on each one like she's doing is not enough. You got to practice these things for a week, 2 weeks, a month, until you capture that mood. See?
Right.
What's the third mood?
It's apathy. From here to the end of all is just a short step.
Apathy? That's a good one. What is the exact definition of apathy?
When you don't care, when it's, just throw away. It's like...
What's the difference between indifference and apathy?
Indifference is when you really could care less. Indifference could be either. It could be just that you don't have a preference or a thought either way. However it goes is fine. Apathy is when you're just resigned and you just
a step above death.
Basically.
Okay, very good. And what's the statement?
From here to the end of all is just a short step.
Very good. So let's do it out now.
From here to the end of all is just a short step.
Okay, want to go one more time?
From here to the end of all is just a small step.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Do you feel the apathy?
Oh, yeah.
All right, then give your good statement immediately.
The sunshine colors of this room are so bright. It makes me so happy.
Very good. Go to the fourth one now, and then the fifth, and that's all.
Despair, down, down I go, with no power to keep me above the gulf of despair.
Despair. What's despair?
It's just, agony. There's no end. It's just when you're in the depths of,
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And the statement?
Yeah, here, I'll say it with despair. Down, down I go, with no power to keep me above the gulf of despair.
Very good. Excellent. As I say, she's a professional. At home, you've got to practice this over and over and over. And this is why live classes is better, because then I can see what's going on through you when you do these. Okay.
And the sunshine yellow of the room is so bright, it makes me really happy.
And you did these before anyway, also.
Yeah.
Okay, and the fifth and last one.
Grief. I've been patient with life, but this grief is too great for me to bear. So
what is it, grief? Yeah.
I've been patient with life, but this grief is too great for me to bear.
That's very good. You need a happy statement.
The sunshine, bright color of this room makes me so happy.
Yeah. Even that one still had a little bit of the grief in it.
Yeah.
Come on, one more, the exciting statement.
The sunshine color of this room is so bright. It just makes me really, really happy.
Good. All right. Okay. Actually, I needed one more thing. It'll take only about 5 more minutes.
Okay.
3 minutes maybe. To complete the class. Do you have time?
Let's see which one.
Oh, actually, it's only reading.
Yeah, which page?
It's page 74.
Okay.
It's a discussion of honesty.
Okay.
And if it's too long to read, I will...
Just pick a little excerpt and then you read the rest?
Well, the student will be reading in the textbook, Develop Confidence, Personal Magnetism. On page 74, you're going to be reading about lying as opposed to honesty. This could take several hours of discussion. But we're going to discuss it just briefly, because there's a couple of things I want to put in my 2 cents here. Very important. Give me a definition for lying.
When you're misleading someone, you're not telling the truth.
What about yourself?
Lying when you're not honest with yourself.
Okay. Is that okay too?
Yeah.
All right. And honesty?
Honesty is when you're being truthful, when you're being true to yourself.
You're being real as to time, space, place,
correct,
color.
That's right.
Everything. Being honesty, okay? So, now, in self-improvement, in matters, spiritual matters of self-improvement, not even real spiritual stuff, because the spiritual stuff doesn't happen until Course 5A, but Course 5 is about honesty right here in the physical world, how to deal with what we have here, which is also based on the spiritual. But we couldn't start with the spiritual because it's too difficult and too confusing. So, honesty, right here and now, without honesty, you cannot improve because you're not seeing what is the truth about yourself. For example, supposing even this morning something happened and got me thinking, gee, I did a bad thing, I did a wrong thing. I have to be perfectly honest with myself. I have to look at it, and that's the way you improve. If you start playing little games with yourself and give in to the crazy moments, you want to be perfectly honest with yourself.
Okay.
Now, are there instances where honesty would be detrimental?
Sure. When it's, life and death, when it's going to hinder the life of someone, when it's going to get in the way of someone being saved, or when it's going to provoke someone to be at harm's way, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody knocks on the door. I go open the door, and there's a hood over there with a gun. He says, "Where's Eva? Where's Eva? I want to get her ass." And she, what am I going to say? Oh, she was here. She had a lesson left 10 minutes ago.
Correct.
See?
That's right. Yeah.
So, it is not so much the virtue of honesty, but the virtue of your intention behind either the lying or the honesty. I believe a little white lie sometimes is good. It's all in the intention. Do you wish counter-survival effects for others, or pro-survival? See? So, we have here, honesty can be described by the following words: honor, virtue, frankness, sincerity, according to truth, uprightness, justice, fairness, purity, decency, faithfulness, reliability, respectability, and good character. These are all in the definition of honesty. Okay, and this is... So beginning today and every day for the rest of your life, you are to ask yourself in every circumstance, every happening, every social interaction, and every problem the following question. And the question is, am I being honest about this? What's the honest truth behind this? For yourself. See? Okay, I think that... Also, another thing that should accompany honesty is the ability to confront. This means to order yourself to look at any situation, even though it might be uncomfortable. As you start implementing full honesty in your life, certain uncomfortable things and/or situations might come up as a result of integrating everything through honesty. But whereas in the past you would have swept everything under the rug with some excuse, so as not to have to look at it, now you will be on the offensive and will want to confront it as soon as possible in order to free your mind and emotions for more production in your life.
That's something everybody needs, that's for sure. Thank
Very
you,
good.
Gil.
Thank you very